Hey, what's going on, business minds? I hope y'all are having an amazing day today and your week has started off on the right track. I am so excited about the Design Online Challenge, and today is day one. So, today we're actually going to go over some things that you're going to need from day one to get started. Your first steps for designing your dream website, okay? Where everything begins, the foundation online. All right. So if you have never been in one of my live streams or one of my trainings before, I always try to share my screen with you so that you can get a really good visual of what we're going over so you can set it up as you design your business online, okay? So we're gonna get started in just a second. Thank you so much for joining me. But before we jump into the challenge, I do want to let you know exactly what it is that we're going to be going over. So, like I said, we're going to go over the first steps to designing your dream website. A lot of times people think that they might be ready for a website, but at the end of the day, it turns out that they may just be able to get by with a simple PayPal link or a landing page or something, depending on what their budget is and depending on what their goal is online. So we're going to start off making sure that you know exactly what it is that you're getting into before you get started. Another thing that I want to talk about is, it's hard for me to hop on here and live stream without addressing the fact that what's going on in the world. Racism is at an all-time high right now, even in 2020. And it's sad because, this is 60 years after the fact that so many foot soldiers were killed, shot at, had dogs sicked on them, sprayed in the streets by firefighters, spit on, put in jail. And, when I look around, right now, when I look around, it seems like a whole lot hasn't really changed since the 60s, to be honest with you. If somebody thinks that they can sit there and intentionally kill somebody just because they can get away with it with the law, we don't know what's to come. But one thing I do know is that we need to be prepared, okay? And the Design Online Challenge is all about designing your business online. It was created to help you prepare your sites and pages for digital overflow, okay? So no matter what the outcome is, no matter what we think the solution should be for what's going on, we still need to be prepared, okay? We still have to be prepared to experience growth, and we still have to be prepared to experience increase no matter what. All right, so that's why I'm here on today. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Day one of the Design Online Challenge. First steps to designing your dream website, okay? Now, when you're just getting started, you might not know exactly what you need so that you can quickly design your business online from day one. But before you even start choosing what platform you want to design on, okay, before you even start choosing what platform you want your sites and pages to be on, you need to write down every single thing that you desire to sell online, okay? Everything. So if you are selling products or providing services, if it's products, write down your products. If you provide services, write down the services you provide. If you're a nonprofit, write down how you serve the community or how you serve the people that you serve. Okay? How? If you're if you're into network marketing or you're an affiliate or a reseller, write down what you offer through the company that you're affiliated with, okay? Okay, so once we start by writing those things down, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to find images that match what we are selling, okay? The reason why I say start off doing this before you even choose a platform, because a lot of times you can start spending money on a website platform, your hosting and all of this stuff that you need, but if you don't have these things situated and figured out, you still need to know what you're selling so that you can know what type of images relate to whoever it is that's purchasing from you, okay? So if you haven't done that yet, don't worry, because we're going to do it together. If you have not joined the Design Online Challenge, make sure you can either text DIY 365 to 77948, and it'll send you the link to go and sign up so you can join the Facebook group, and you'll also get access to the emails where I'm going to be sending out the daily homework instructions so that we can, because this is only a 5-day challenge, so we're really going to go through this really quickly, and I'm going to be sending y'all some different tech tips and design trends to help you get through the challenge quickly. And also you can go to my link, techqueen88.biz. Again, that's techqueen88.biz, TECHQUEEN88.biz, and you can fill out the form there, okay? And when you fill it out, it's going to direct you to grab the challenge resources and materials. So after today, you'll see that it's, well, right now it's already 3 different things in that folder, but you'll see what else is going to be added as we advance through the rest of the days, okay? All right, so the first thing, well, the next thing we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to write down everything that we're selling, okay? All right, because we're going to make all of this relate. We have to make this connection because it's so important to make this connection. Okay, so after you write that down, the next thing we're going to do is find images that match those things that we're selling, okay? So what I like to use to find my images is Canva. So if you're inside of the Design Online Challenge group, you'll see inside of the assignment section under assignment 1, After this broadcast is over, I'll be posting the homework assignment there, okay? And it'll be a link there as well if you don't already have a Canva account. All right, so I'm gonna share my screen with y'all really quick. Let me go ahead and get Canva pulled up. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Okay, so if you have never been on Canva's website before, basically you just go to canva.com, and it's spelled Canva. Now, Canva is really good for designing online because it saves all of your stuff online for you. So you don't have to have a whole lot of extra storage space. So what I'm going to do is we're going to design what we call a hero image together. Okay. So before we get started, I want to explain to you what that is, but I'm going to go ahead and get the template pulled up real quick. Let me see. We'll go with this one. Okay. So while that's loading, I just want to show you all how I find my images, just in case you want to do the same. And I'm also going to share with you all some other sites that you can find images on, okay, for your sites and pages. All right. Okay. So one thing here, let me stop sharing my screen for a second. One thing that I used to struggle with a lot was finding images of Black people and illustrations, okay? So I do want to share one site with y'all that I looked up on called blackillustrations.com. It was a young lady. She posted her link in a group and was letting us know that she had these illustrations on her site available. She has free ones and she also has paid ones. I got both of them because they're amazing. And with me being a graphic designer and designing websites for people all around the World Wide Web, day in and day out, I actually find them useful. Okay. So you can check her out, blackillustrations.com. Another place that you can get stock images from is Shutterstock. And another place is Unsplash. Now, Unsplash is pretty much like I don't want to say it's a social site because it's not really a social site. It's more of a site where photographers come and create accounts and they post their pictures. Okay, and so they're posted with the photographers on the photographer's account and on the timeline. So like if you go on there and search for something, say for instance, if you have a company that is gardening, so you've been gardening and you're selling lemons, you're selling tomatoes and all of this stuff that people need in their household because they don't want to buy it from the store no more or something like that, hypothetically. So let's just say that's what you have going on and you're looking for images because majority of your customers may be Black. So you're looking for images of Black people with vegetables or images of something, vegans or something similar to that. So you could go on Unsplash and search for it. And once you find a photographer that you like, you can follow them and then you can see the different things that they post if you need to use pictures for like your flyers or your website or something like that. Again, I'm going to show you all how to set them up inside of Canva. But first, I need to go over with you all how to get your collection started, okay? So this is what we are getting ready to set up right here. So the hero image is the image that goes at the top of your website. All right. We're going to go over it in more detail in just a second. But first, I want to go ahead and set something up real quick. So I'm going to share my screen again over here in Canva. Okay, so let's just say, for instance, I'm looking for some images. We'll do one for my company. Okay, so the name of my company is Professional Creations Technology and Design Group. It's spelled PROFESSIONAL FRESHIONAL Creations. And my colors are this deep purple color and this light blue color right over here. So I'm just gonna change these little sections to reflect those colors. I think I like them better out purple. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna take this graphic and I'm gonna put it on my website when I get ready. So one thing that I do like about Canva is when you have a paid pro account, and you get the add-on with the, like, they give you like a whole library of images. It has a lot of stuff in there for you to choose from. So I enjoy using their stuff so much. I really don't even go to Unsplash and other sites like that anymore because they have a ton of stuff. It used to be really hard to find images of, you know, people that look like me, people that look like my clients. But from lately, what I've seen, it's been getting much, much, much better. Okay, so I want to search the images for, we'll say woman on laptop. Let's see. Let's see what comes up. So here's one. Here's a few. I'm trying to see if I see anything that grabs my eye. Because when I look for pictures, I like to find ones that don't look so stocky, like a photo shoot. Like it just kind of looks like, you know, a nice picture, but more relaxed. So let me see. Do I like this one? I don't know if I like that one. Let's see if I see something else. Let me type women in business. And y'all, my clients are men and women. So I'm gonna have a mix of both on here. I'm gonna have a mix of both on here, and I'm gonna have pictures of diverse. I'm gonna have diverse pictures as well. So I'm just looking to see what I can find right now. Do I like this picture? We'll see. Let me see what else I can search for. It's a ton of pictures in here, but I'm not gonna keep scrolling. Like after I scroll for a little while and I don't see anything, it makes me feel like I already scrolled past all the good pictures. So I'm gonna type in black business and see what comes up. But y'all, when I used to type in like women in business or woman on the laptop, or even sometimes if I type in like black woman, it'll be a white woman with a black shirt will pop up or some black hair. And I'm like, are you serious? Where am I supposed to find the pictures that I need from? So I'm so happy that they finally got it together. Maybe it's because I upgraded to the paid account and that's where they keep all the good pictures at. But yeah, it was a struggle for a minute. Okay, so here is another one. I don't know if I like that one either. Let me see. Let me see what this one's talking about. I'm real picky, y'all. I'm real picky, especially when it comes to my stuff. It's a certain type of look that I be looking for. But anyway, you pretty much get the idea of how to create these, what I like to call these are graphic clusters, okay? I actually have some of these images in here posted on some websites that I've created. I'll show you a few of them in a second. Yeah, so I'll show you a few of those in just a second. But now that we've started our collection, okay, and another thing, even if I see a picture and I like it, but it doesn't fit inside of my graphic cluster, or I really just don't want to use it for my hero image or whatever I'm working on at the time, inside of Canva, if you click on the top right corner, well, I already saved that one, but let's just see. I probably didn't save this one. If you click in the top right corner and click add to likes, it'll add it to your likes folder. See, it popped up right there. And then you can come back and use it, because you might want to use it for a flyer or something else later on, just because you like it. Okay. So that's how we start building up our collection of images that represent our brand and our clients and our customers. So we're going to go over how to make sure your visitors can identify and relate with your site. Okay. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I am going to show you some sites and pages that I've designed so that you can get your creative juices flowing. Okay, get some inspiration going. So the first one that I'm going to show you all is for my network marketers. Okay, I just posted this one on Instagram the other day actually, but this is for a TLC representative. All right. And when I originally designed this page, we had a button right here for people to schedule a phone consultation. And I thought that was a really good idea, but she wanted me to take it down. So it just looks so empty without it to me. But hey, it's whatever she wants. So basically, this big old image back here in the background is what we call the hero image, okay? This is what is going to help people to identify and relate with your site. It's a really big design trend right now, and you can have them animated if you want to have like a video playing. If you want to have like the graphic cluster that we were just working on, I'm going to show y'all some sites that have those on them in just a second. You can create those because showing people's faces and emotion in the top fold of the page is really going to help to humanize your site, okay, and help people to form a correct opinion on what it is that they're looking at. Okay, they're going to form an opinion on your brand just from the top half of the site from when the page loads. Now, normally, if you've ever been in one of my trainings or my live streams, I always like scroll through the site and show you different ways that you can set your business up online and why I set stuff up the way that I do. But today, for the design challenge, because this has to do with today's homework, we're just specifically sticking to the top fold of the page, the first fold of the page. And the reason that they call it the first fold of the page is because if you think about a newspaper, when it's folded over, that top headline that's right there, that's on the first fold of the newspaper page. So online on the website, the first section that you can see without scrolling is what we call the first fold, okay? So you want your hero images to be in the first fold of the page, and you want them to include images of people that represent your brand, images of people that represent, hold on one second. Images of people that represent your brand, images of people that represent your clients, and all of that good stuff, okay? So the next site that I'm going to show you all is actually for another network marketing landing page that I created. This is actually one for myself. Yes, in addition to Professional Creations Technology and Design Group, my company, and my Tech Queen 88 brand, I am a Legal Shield representative, and I absolutely love working with this company. So I finally decided to put me together a landing page this year. And if we scroll down, it'll show you like some of my favorite featured, it'll show you like some of my favorite feature. Oh, hold on. I'm not even sharing my screen. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry, y'all. I just noticed that when that little thing popped up. Okay, so this is the site I was explaining to y'all at first, okay? This is what I was talking about when I said I wanted to put a phone consultation button right here, okay? So get that ingrained in your mind. And if I ever go over a site that you want to look at or explore a little bit more, feel free to go to my design gallery. Anytime you click on the link in my bio on my Instagram account, or if you're watching on Periscope right now, bit.ly/techqueen88, it's a button right there in the first fold of the page that will take you to view my design gallery. Okay. All right, so again, if you have not signed up for the Design Online Challenge, make sure that you go to the link techqueen88.biz and sign up, or you can go to the scrolling text at the bottom of the screen and sign up at the by texting that number. Okay. All right, so this page is the page I was telling you all about with Legal Shield. Now, in the first fold of this page, we have a little bit more information because I just, just like we talked about, when the newspaper is folded over and you see the headline, it tells you if it's something that interests you right off the bat. So when people land on my stuff, I want them to see, okay, this is something I need, or this is something I don't need, before they even touch to scroll. Okay. So yeah, basically people can schedule a phone consultation here, and then as they scroll down the page, it has other services that are provided. No matter, and I showed you all this one in addition to the TLC one, because I want you to know that no matter what network marketing company you're affiliated with, you can still have these similar things set up on your sites and pages. Okay. All right, so moving on to the next site that I want to show y'all. So this site was actually designed through Wix, okay? And if you have products or services and you want to brand your company, then you can have a site that brands your company versus yourself. I know sometimes people try to figure out if they want to brand their company or if they want to brand themselves. Me in particular, I started off branding my company, and then I realized that the know, like, and trust factor was the best way to convert clients. Shout out to King Ashley Ann. So I started branding myself in addition to branding my company. Okay. So you just choose whatever you feel like is best for you. I never really wanted to be the face of my company or anything like that. So I just started my Tech Queen brand, and I figured I'd just keep them both separate. But I have found that, that know, like, and trust factor is a big deal. Okay. And yeah, the more people know you, like you, and trust you, then the easier they are to buy from you. All right. So this is the first fold of this page. This particular person, as you can see, the name at the top of the website says Lula Cole. Okay. Now, instead of branding herself, she just wanted to brand with her logo and whatever her company does. So, hey, Des, close your door for me. Okay, so with the LC Law Offices, it's actually her own law firm. With RTC, it's actually her nonprofit. And with LC Travels, it's actually her travel company. Okay, so we just put all three of them together on one site and still branded it as a company. So if you are if you have a few different things going on, maybe you have a few different services that you offer, or you're with a network marketing company and you also have your own business, and you have a nonprofit or some type of program or products that you're trying to grow or sell, then I would definitely suggest starting off when you first decide to get your website with something like this. Okay, because you can combine all three of them, and I'll show you all some more examples of these types of websites later. Okay. All right. Now, another thing that I want to say about that, be careful when you are putting different things together, because you just want to make sure that you can find a way for them to relate. Okay. Just like we talked about at the beginning, finding out how to relate the images on your site to reflect what you're selling and who you're selling to. So it's the same thing with this, whether you're branding yourself or you're branding your company. Okay. We want to make the things that we're tying together relate. All right. So let's just say, for instance, I'm a graphic designer and I'm with Legal Shield. Okay, as a graphic designer, I teach people how to design their business online. With Legal Shield, I provide legal plans, small business plans for business owners that need them. So it's a way I can make those two relate. Now, if I was a magician and I swam with dolphins in the wintertime or just something weird like that, I don't see how that could relate. So that would need to be a whole separate brand on its own, okay? With the dramatic examples today. So the next site that I want to show you all is kind of similar to this one, but this particular site, it is not branding the company, it's branding the actual person. All right. Okay. So this is a website for one of my clients, and oh, this is a website for one of my clients, and I am going to scroll down a little bit on this one. This is the first fold of the page, of course, and we have a call to action right up here at the top. But the main thing that we're going over today is the hero image. So you all saw this site right here had 3 different things going on. So they're giving you the graphic clusters is what I call them. So if we scroll down, we have these 3 different options to choose from that'll take us to more information about that and to get started with that. This one just has a pretty background of an office, still got people's faces in the first fold of the page, just like this one. Still have images in the first fold of the page, and we got even more people in the background. All right. On this one, here's a picture of somebody's face right here. In this one, we actually have a video. So you can do an image background, you can do a graphic cluster with a background behind it, or you can do a video. You can do the slider carousels. I don't know if y'all have ever seen those on websites before. They're not as much in style as they used to be because of the design trend with the hero images right now, but I do still see them used on some sites and pages. Okay, so if you are familiar with Linktree, now if you're not ready, here, let me take this real quick. If you're not ready for a full-blown website just yet, I try to tell my clients to just think of your website as your corporate office online. If you're not ready for one just yet, then I'm not going to suggest for you to get one. Now, my website started off from $779 to $1,500 right now. But if someone comes to me and says, Courtney, I need a website, and I talk to them and find out exactly what it is they're trying to do, then I'm going to let them know, well, if this is what you need right now, we can set you up a landing page and we can have your links on there. One link is going to take them to check out on your PayPal account or your Stripe account, however we have it set up. It's so many different ways around it if you're not ready yet. But once you are ready and you are ready to invest in yourself, then you want to think about what types of sites and pages that you're going to need, because there's several different types of websites, but we're going to get into that in just a second. But I just wanted to go over that. And these links on this page actually direct to other pages. You can have your links take people wherever you want them to take. These are the type of pages that we like to have in the links in our bio that show the different links, because depending on what someone is looking for. Let's say someone is trying to get in touch with you about running an ad on your page, or maybe you have a podcast or a live stream or something, and somebody wants to run an ad with you. And they click the link in your bio and it's taking them to a YouTube page or it's taking them to a Facebook page, and it's hard for them to get in touch with you because you done blown up and you got a million people hitting you up in the DM, and it's people in there that's actually trying to build a partnership with you, trying to work with you in some type of capacity that'll be beneficial to you, or trying to purchase something from you, but you can't get to it. It'll be a lot easier to go ahead and have that one link set up. And if you don't want to go ahead and grab a landing page from a graphic designer, or have one set up on a website platform and have to pay the hosting fee, then you can start off with Linktree. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly fine. You can easily set one of those up for free, and you can have it linked to wherever you need it linked to. All right. Okay, so moving right along, the next site that I'm going to show y'all, well, you know what? I think I'm going to cut that off right there, and we're going to finish those for tomorrow. So again, we talked about creating our hero image together. So again, that's just a popular design trend, that when you have a hero image at the top of your page, it's really going to help to let your visitors identify with your brand as soon as the page loads, and they're going to be able to recognize your unique selling point. All right. And that's something that is really important, because your unique selling point is a factor that separates you from your competition. Okay, so let me ask you a question. Do you know what your unique selling point is? Do you know what your unique selling point is? Okay, you want to know what my unique selling point is? Okay, for example, my unique selling point is that not only am I a bomb graphic designer, you can come to me and tell me what you want, and before you leave, I'm going to tell you what you need. Some people come to me saying they need a website, and before the conversation ends, I've informed them that they actually don't need one right now, that they would really be best off getting more and bigger deposits online right now until they're ready to invest in a website, by setting up a coming soon landing page, because they haven't gotten all of their products or things in just yet, or maybe they're starting some type of clothing line and they're waiting to get some things back from the clothing designers. Okay, so in that case, a coming soon landing page where you can still sell your promotional products would be best versus a full-blown website. Okay, all right. Another thing, they may just need a rate page. If you have under 10 products, you may just need a simple rate page. If you, let's say like with because I design a lot of rate pages for influencers. If you're an influencer and you have your rate page set up to where people can purchase different ad space from you on Facebook or Instagram or whatever platforms you promote on, then you'll be best having that versus a full-blown website if you're not ready for that just yet. Okay, all right, because your website is your corporate office online. All right, so yeah, definitely I've designed behind many graphic designers. Okay, still talking about what separates me. I've designed behind many graphic designers, beautiful functioning sites, but a lot of them weren't created with digital overflow in mind. Okay, And that's something that I have in mind when I create and design sites and pages for people. I just told you all my website prices range from $779 to $1,500 right now. But if I realize that that's not what you're ready for, then I'm gonna let you know exactly what the landing pages range from. And if you still, kind of iffy on that point, I'm gonna let you know that you got to invest in yourself if you expect for someone else to invest in you. And also, it's some different options if you're just getting started, like we talked about earlier with the link tree and connecting it to your PayPal account. I've even set up people's Cash App link trees for them. So when you click on their link tree button, it takes you to make a Cash App payment. All right. And then you can also set this up with Stripe as well. So it's ways around all of it. You just really have to start off with step one. If you didn't catch the broadcast from the beginning, you can go back and catch it after the live stream is over, after day one of the challenge is over. But basically, the first thing that we did was write down everything that we're going to be selling online. Okay. And then we went and found images to match those things that we're going to be selling. All right. So again, back to what I was saying, I've heard some graphic design horror stories that will blow your mind. Okay. I've heard some things, and because I'm a graphic designer and a lot of people share those things with me. And if you're a graphic designer, don't feel like you shouldn't reach out, because I freely work with other designers. I'm confident in my skills and abilities, so I'm not intimidated by other designers. You may learn something from me, I may learn something from you. It's enough room for all of us. I'm actually working on a graphic design workshop right now. So if that's something that you or somebody that you know might be interested in, DM me, okay, and I'll send you the information. But anyway, so running a digital business, it looks all fun and great, but it really does take a lot of work. And baby, let me tell you, I have walked this thing, okay? You can ask Desiree. I don't know if she's in here right now, but you'll be surprised what all goes into setting up what you think is a simple challenge like this, okay? And like Desiree had her challenge last month, and she's having another one on Friday. So if she's in here, drop some emojis, Desiree, so that people can come and join your Hurt to Healing challenge, okay? All right, so anyway, she has that going on Friday. But yeah, you'll be surprised what all goes into setting up everything on the back end. Yeah, you would be. But it's just something that have to be done. We actually met through our mentor Ashley at Google a few years back. But back to the question, what is your unique selling point? Okay, make it known on your sites and pages. All right, with the images that you use. And like today, we started off with the hero image. So that's actually going to be your homework tonight. So remember when you're getting, and see, we haven't even talked about website platforms yet. Did you notice that? We haven't even talked about it. You can go ahead and create this before you get started designing your website. Okay, we're going to talk about the platforms and the different options depending on what it is that you're into, your whatever type of services or products or anything that you sell. But basically, you're going to be using photos of real human faces like the ones that we went over today. I got some more stuff I'm going to show y'all tomorrow, but with real human faces in the first fold of the page. And this hero image is going to stretch out for the length of your page. Okay, and it's going to help your visitors to relate with your brand. All right. Some designers even use the animated ones. I showed y'all one with the video. So whatever you decide on is fine. Just make sure that it represents your brand and the people that you do business with. Okay. Now, another thing, the last thing that we're going to do today Okay, I just gave y'all the information about what you need to be writing down. I just gave you all the information about how to design your hero images. We went into Canva and we started picking out images and created a little graphic cluster together. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to focus on your brand and what you offer. Okay? I want you to decide if you are branding yourself or if you're branding your company. Because I know the title says first steps to designing your dream website, but these are some things that you're going to have to know and understand and be comfortable with before you even start deciding what platform you want to be on, okay? So all of this stuff is really important for my nonprofit. For my nonprofits with the S, the same applies. Just focus on your brand and the people or communities that you serve. Okay. Again, if you're into network marketing, we talked about writing down the services or the products that the company you're affiliated with has to offer. Okay. Whichever ones you want to focus on, because you know you don't have to focus on all of them, right? If it's some, like, say for instance, the TLC landing page that I showed y'all, I'm gonna share my screen with y'all one more time before I get ready to close. But this landing page that I showed you all, this company actually sells hair. I'm gonna take you to the home page of their website. So I designed this site for them years ago. They just became a TLC rep this year because the hair, skin, and nails vitamins. Remember I told y'all about making it relate? It's okay to have multiple things, but we got to make it relate. I'm sorry, that's her lead magnet popped up. We haven't went over that yet. But remember I told y'all that no matter what it is that you do, as long as you can find a way to make it relate, or if it just naturally relates, then it's okay to add them. So with her doing the TLC products, now not only does she sell hair and do hair, she has the hair, skin, nail vitamins listed on her site. And then this button right here takes us to the TLC page that we were just on. Okay. So if she's telling her clients that she's selling hair to or doing their hair for, and she's letting them know about the vitamins, then that's something that's related to what they're already working with her on. So it's easier to make that sale, okay, when it's related. All right, so you can do everything that we discussed today even before you choose a platform for your website. You need to have a vision and you need to know exactly what you're ready for, all right? Okay, so your homework for tonight is to finish designing your hero image, all right? I shared the Canva link with y'all. If you are on the email list, then you're going to get instructions on the assignment, and I'll also drop the links in there as well. Make sure that you're signed up so that you can get those instructions. You can sign up by texting 77948. You will text DIY 365 to 77948, okay? DIY stands for design it yourself, because I know that I typically work with two different type of people. Number one is what I like to call my business minds that don't have time. And those are my business minds that just really don't have time to put together their sites and pages and their graphics and all of the things that they need to structure their business online, and they rather just somebody else, like an expert graphic designer, do it for them. Okay, The second type of person that I typically work with is my DIY business minds. Okay, so text DIY 365 to that number that you see floating across the screen. And my DIY business minds, they have a creative mind like me. They want to design their own sites and pages and see how things work and flow together and, click and all of that good stuff. So they want to do all that, and they just need a little bit of extra help figuring out maybe what platforms or what tools are best for them. And they just need a little pointing in the right direction so they can see what's the best way to do things. And then normally once you show it to them a couple of times or give them access to a video tutorial, they're able to take it from there. Okay, so that's why I'm here for my DIY business minds. If you have watched this challenge on day one today and you're saying to yourself, no ma'am, I do not have time to be doing all of that, I'm busy, I got other stuff to do, I'd rather just have an expert graphic designer design mine for me so I won't have to fool with it. Okay, so you can go to bit.ly/techqueen88. Again, that is bit.ly/techqueen88, and you can click to schedule a phone consultation with me so we can go over your goals and discover what type of design strategy that we need to set in place for you, okay? All right. And if you are a DIY business mind and you don't know what platform to start on, but you're ready to start getting your sites and pages information online, then I actually just started this. This is brand new, like literally I just made this decision a few days ago. My company, Professional Creations Technology and Design Group, we actually have our new easy website hosting service, and it's only $17 a month right now. So if you have questions, I'm actually going to send a link. I'll probably drop the link inside the comments after this broadcast, but I'm also going to send the link and what all is included for the $17 a month in the email if you're signed up. So don't forget to do that if you haven't already. And another thing, if you have any questions about anything that we went over today, you can drop them in the group, okay? You can drop them in the group and I will answer you, okay? I'm a real person. I will answer you. You can drop them in the group, all right? So what's the last thing? So yeah, I'll send that information. And also, if you look at assignment number 1 inside of the group, that is where the information for your homework is to go. So after you finish uploading your hero images, and if I said I was going to post the homework there earlier, that's not what I meant. What I meant was that's where you will post your hero images after you finish designing them. If you want them to be critiqued, you can let us know by asking, what do you guys think about this? And we'll give you our honest opinions. I know I will, because I would want somebody to tell me the truth if my stuff don't look right. So that's what we're going to do, because in this group, in this Design Online Challenge, we design together and we shine together, okay? So that's what's going on. I enjoyed y'all today. That is day 1 of the challenge. So I will see you all tomorrow. And until then, business minds, positive vibes, love what you do it with love. Mondays don't suck. Bye, y'all. See y'all next time.